Mr. Dimi, what set him apart is his choice of a more conservative continental grip for his topspin backhand. It's not the most common choice among professional players, but Dimitrov makes it work beautifully. One of the remarkable aspects of his game is his ability to handle high balls effectively with this grip. In tennis, when you're faced with a high ball, it can be a challenge to maintain control and accuracy. Most players will opt for an eastern or semi-western grip for their topspin backhand to tackle such situations, but not Dimitrov. His technique involves using the continental grip to hit the ball with a flat trajectory, which is unconventional for dealing with high balls. However, he manages to generate enough topspin and control to keep the ball within the lines, even when it's well above shoulder height. One of the fascinating aspects of his technique is how he maintains a comfortable hand position despite the racket head's seemingly high position. When you watch Dimitrov in action, you'll notice that the tip of his racket appears quite high in relation to his body, almost like it's above his head. However, this visual can be a bit deceiving. So what's truly remarkable is that his hand does not actually lift much from its ready position. Instead, it stays comfortably below his chest. In this video, you can observe this phenomenon. As he transitions from his initial ready position to the peak of his backhand swing, the elevation of his hand is minimal. This unique characteristics allows him to maintain excellent control and balance while still generating significant power and topspin. Even when he's going for a more aggressive shot, he maintains a unique dynamic between the racket head and his arm. You can see in his play that his backhand is characterized by pronounced drop of the racket head beneath the ball. It's a maneuver that enables him to generate that wicked topspin and power, adding an element of surprise and difficulty for his opponents. Yet, what's truly remarkable is that his arm does not follow the same path, meaning it does not go significantly under the ball. Yes, the unit turn is essentially a synchronized movement of the torso, and Dimitrov's execution of it is a key factor behind the seeming effortless and incredible power in his backhand. When you watch Dimitrov prepares for his backhand, you'll notice he slightly holds the throat of the racket as he initiates the unit turn. This simple action plays a crucial role in enabling him to turn his shoulder and hips more effectively than he might on his forehand side. This increased range of motion allows him to generate the remarkable power and topspin that characterize his backhand. So the unit turn essentially loads up the kinetic chain, creating a coiled spring ready to release the energy onto the shot. As he rotates his body, the energy is transferred from his legs through his core and finally into the racket head. This seamless transfer of energy results in a backhand that looks almost effortlessly but carries incredible power. And as he initiates the unit turn, he turns, building up potential energy, which is then transferred into the downward swing. The backward swing born from the unit turn leads to a beautiful, smooth, compact loop during the downward swing. The loop is where the magic happens. It's in this phase that Dimitrov harnesses the power and spin that characterize his backhand. As he uncoils his body, the stored energy flows into the racket head, creating the perfect blend of pace and spin. What's truly intriguing is the positioning of his racket head. As he reaches the top of the swing, you will notice that the racket's tip is just above his shoulder and higher than the expected compact point contact point with the ball. This position sets the stage for an idle strike. As he continues through the swing, the racket head drops below both his hand and the ball at the mid-swing point. This motion creates that perfect topspin that allows the ball to dip and land deep into the opponent's court, often eluding their return. One constant in this complex sequence is Dimitrov's head. Amid all this dynamic movement, his head remains remarkable still. It's a statement to his incredible focus and the body control, ensuring that his vision is unwavering in the lines of his backhand shot with precision. Then, as the arc of his swing reaches its zenith, he options the racket for contact, aiming for an L shape with his arm and the racket. The L shape is a critical element in executing a backhand with power and accuracy. It ensures that the racket head remains parallel to the ground, setting the stage for that crisp, clean strike. This orientation allows him to connect with the ball at the right angle, enhancing his control and ability to create spin. One of the signature moves is the backhand assault, as the backhand drive. To execute this shot with maximum effect, he carefully shifts his weight to the front foot. You can spot this when you observe that only the toes of his back leg maintains contact with the court surface. This shift his weight signifies that he is channeling his power and energy through the front foot, providing the force he needs for an aggressive shot. The real magic happens at the moment of contact. As he swings low to high, the racket brushes against the back of the ball. This motion, while maintaining a parallel alignment to the ground, creates the tantalizing topspin that characterizes Dimitrov's backhand. The topspin is not just for show. It impacts control and depth to the shot, making it difficult for opponents like you to handle.